Sia audio bia betoja na emu komo no ane say afekwa de o mabeda de Lumba ensensem pa eye that Lumba na akora no ono abre wo mo enti ne say kwa de ensem ko mu person beka biem kora se de omo educate wo mo ene enkomo de omo di pipa che education no omo chirim chere se ne oba abro chira obesi fatna enina ebusua kame ho ne nkwaje ensem mu ntwemu embra na meguso e kai wo say Ayeka black media.
Grew up seeing that behavior as normal and internal doesn't make it normal. And don't say we grew up with that mindset and we feel say you behave any kind of way in anywhere. Omunya case. They do call Rikers Island. I mean, if you know New York, Rikers Island.
Yeah, minimum.
Now, Mamika, our Hussein bin show. Yeti omono. Ana omunya public defenders. Public defenders need catch almost say. Case where yeah, mu pleading guilty na met me anyam met me anya about 3 years in prison be am what. Abro munya you know. You see, the public defender no pokra obe defend no pokra no. He believes they actually did it based on 1, skin color, 2, accent, baby of fever, and 3, we fit the profile. So I just you. And I'm catching almost saying no, they haven't done anything, they don't have nobody. Many the only source of the only source na me pay money to me nibi and so na me catch a judge and he say public defender no he cannot help us, we need a new one. I say then I'm say the person who is supposed to defend my friends no catch almost say you should take the plea on a crime that they never commit. So I say and you know I am serious. There are people in prison right now who commit a crime.
Because who pleaded guilty, that's when I don't sorry,
Me tibi kasana.
Na me ka bibi aso de wo ka no so I think say na man na me ka say say enka who pleaded guilty, which is exactly what happened to Nicki Minaj Kuno. Who pleaded guilty, won't say public offenders they will just tell you say because a rape is between you and Obano. Ayana it's hard for men to win rape cases. And so they will just tell you say for you to get lesser sentence and answer misdemeanor no. Just plead guilty. Now I bow with sentence me to get you a lesser sentence. But the thing that they forget to tell you is that the minute now I pleaded guilty, no, you have to register as a sex offender. And who register as a sex offender, the likelihood will see a double fee, you know, which is deportation a year extremely high. Into to say or more to say I say forces as a mokono. You could just be like who could tell where ya when I want say who register as a sex offender too who quiet citizen sometimes
who say obi better now neighborhood or ye be unya alert.
I know been a
get the alert.
Niki Kununa Fe no mutua. They didn't want to update address no because they are supposed to send a people in the neighborhood will get alert. And it's easy for a public defender and back so plead guilty. But a can't be a woman chill. It's we are their pass on for no boy. One more can one or no.
One of the reasons why our public defenders, you know, they say please get to lazy. They don't want to work. Because
won't you almost be assassin and
won't you almost say Anna so much defend you, man defend you, don't be no. Oh no, they don't care about your life, or they see you as a case. You are just a case
to get their government pay.
What I say, and then you know, it's just like closing the caseload and moving on to the next caseload. They don't want to work unless say you stand up now. What you actually say, I don't trust this person because they blah da 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 da. By the way, some court a judge will ask you say, did anybody promise you say you bet me I'll get you out with a promise be now? Because some of the things are. Lawyers need to say, oh, I promise to get you a lesser sentence, blah, blah, blah. And you know, some of the judges, no, not only are they judges, they also act as advocates for some of these crimes, especially immigrants now. We don't really know the law, no? Because a lot of people are in prison Not because they did something, but because they found a lazy white lawyer they trust her.
Right.
White lawyer you bet me defend me. I know because nice. Me I know opian.
And they also did something, but they are now in prison, like Johnny Cocker.
Yes. And remember, you know, in criminal cases, no, the burden of proof is beyond reasonable doubt. So they say, beyond reasonable doubt. But as I say, some lawyers don't want to work. They don't want to do the research. They don't want to do the work in Ankasentino. No, I can't say natural say plead guilty. Into the maybe dear, like we were saying, you know, your behavior, your attitude, your entity, your be you do what Ghana no see the Bahana say. We don't wake up quick. You been awesome. So, my mama make one more story. Been a drop. Now me yes CPS or New York City child abuse investigation for almost 19-20 years. Now me case be on say no unu do new about me that no problem be anymore. Now this case be a phantom man or the name for buyer. The 16-year-old was sleeping with the 14-year-old sister.
In terms of sex?
Yes. And the 14-year-old became so sexually active. 14-year-old girl. She started sleeping with the 12 or 13-year-old brother. Now,
akata for a very common. Sadia we say akata for a.
We do Okagana new same family.
Yeah, I make can say very common pa.
Where you gonna need and Fantiman, and I make an answer. Now what happened is the case in Kolanuko Hospital. Anna Bakunya infection, 14-year-old girl. No. In a doctor interview, no disclose who say, "Ne brother not touching no sexually." So the doctor began to interview the other ones, and it came out. When we picked up the case, it was me and Nigerian lady we poke around. When we picked up the case, we trying to tell this man, say, listen, this is what is going on. And you know, your person your case in such a way, say, fan court. Nanka, you know, your case management, and then we put services in place. Now you catch up upon and say, on separating Kolano. Now you're making referral for counseling. You call Hono. I said, do you know who I am? When my Juma me yes say Papa,
does it got to do with that?
Me say, Papa ya baby nyasem. Na me try say, na no with all due respect, ignorance na all demonstrating. I'm trying to coach him indirectly. I'm not supposed to. But I'm trying to coach him, say, Papa. And some now, but you have no idea.
Lucky, so I be PM Mesubi.
No, me not me far case, because
he's lucky say be P also be a call the other side and call right away.
Oh, me say one TMA case ended up in court. No.
But I also be catching more.
It's not or struggle with you and no change based on in denial and I say
that be a call hono. Sabi also yeah hospital Juma. O make sika over 100,000 na who am I? Meaning the bekasa ni adia. Then I make a change say. Enya say me no kasa because say be a bibi sa na case aba ani ya pick case no. Na ya pick case no for a reason. We feel say betimi ni wa ya adwuma ba me ankasa ni naturality no. Minim so emi krom ni. Minim say continue ma bi ase. And you know I have to do the case all right, but at the same time no guide the person. Papa yeah insubordinations. I answer your bar. We don't have a warrant, so you can tell us go. Your bar, you no good door just like the police. May I come in? Because they know we cannot force ourselves in just like the police. So they say, good. That was around number 8. Anopa sharp. Foster care. And I'm a friend. He said we share more Bronze family court.
Wow.
We have a case against. Oh yes.
Oh my God.
What's it here? Do you know I'm making
now the force over 1K now 100K no now a better
yes, I may say ignorance and some no can have no baby feel yankasa would make aba. You know yeah case you know you do court on your family case you know say in kasa and judge you say did you go to the home and say yes we went there he kicked us out or or utilizing the rights, you don't have to let me in. But me so no, if I see say as a child abuse investigator, and if I see say or they saying the children are in danger, the law also give me that authority to say me emergency removal. To say me to be mama jin kwa no fie wa meti to omo school ma kwaji omo. And there are just several children, but with the mama men koso. Afa die ya call to is still ignorant, papa. Yes, I work at this hospital. I make this money. Me say right. Me put many check my auntie. No one say statement. No one making. And also me make so. I'm on the legal fees every day. Now you me see. Me say I'm not even bon kwasiaka. After the judge say, oh good, oh you make no money. Okay, good. So on kwala 4 children 4,500 each legal fees. On any the unit here my. I just say. Ansa na ye tena se ne ye case in say look o man ansa no do be free Ghana ba na be ma no oni oba ne da ana akoso saa na oba ne nya infection hospital ne na frɛ the ye be ne nka se ni na nke ne o ye and so one tiasia ma many when nkon mo after no be ka cham say ye na hotel legal fees won't even do any mortgage. Now I'm say I have nothing to do about it because under oath no one can charge just will make you over 100,000. And to based on your own voluntary admission of you making that kind of money, no, I also with you. Oh, and you know, and somebody their doors. Just say, yeah, Baha, I also see idea near some prayer and once. Send a bear one young monk was your cabia 2. You know who say, Emrana or Han, a year you man Kasa. What I say? At the end of the day, and Kolani here help. And Kolani here help. Oh papa na mama na kasa you mukura munim and adwuma no supervision ankwala na odo muja organa no obi supervisor mo ba no so no mo ya adwuma sa no supervision ana we no fire then koso enti no the any sister na can the fact to say we normalize certain abnormal behavior in Ghana no doesn't make it normal anywhere period in America kwa but the manual in some dey do so who
crampo said driving crowd the way obesi driver Ghana office so you cheap driver no who took kwaya o ko ya who say we you dangerous driver. There was a time me pick one lady no be din komo after we need din komo we ya no obetina for no den sambo we so oh come on let's go and men can the so no and I'm so what oh come on what kind of road just like that too. By own say, so who are you are protected and normal be on a normal side you don't go there. But maybe they can in terms of Ghana and so. Oh say so who took coin especially say be what them who took coin for fra.
Also made the boy chase some neighbor made then I'm on bet now front.
Say who ya badia there baby the pan penona. I be America Momudi say amount of UK there. UK there baby or no penna. Untimi and stop no. Anna so who took coin na a year. Say be a year juma. Do car no could be yours. Maybe one higher now one higher. So what to cry as far as a commercial no, it belongs to the country. And as a council now, I register your taxi with Nigeria. So we saw Uber no office. And you know, rules no any terms and conditions on the government. But I always say in some way need to say brother Ayeka no and no maybe or a man normal Ghana be catch us me card me pen am dey so obi kura passenger kura ya rough obi timi atwene from asi say ubu ofuni e unsa awuntimi yesa ne sa normal no eti ade wakwa na all the time me ta can say so o kasa sa obi wo free say wo nye kristoni and now ye kristoni kura wa hwe ase sa the term sin no and na most of Ghanaians, you know, because funny say a crime a sin. And for example, so commit sin come and be pay back and I say Yankopon and the betron so na wu a obeko hell. And my didn't cock crime so. And idea a walk bonina yenim. And for example, say ABA uye penini ana se bibisa na se world driver now ko for background na se wona no koyesa. to you no wouldn't say nyame na oye boni netia no enti no say nyame ubekwa ko bompa ya asre bonifache asre ubekwa ko bompa ya asre nyame say awurade ne de me call makoye boni o but say who ni say eye crime a both asasi so ne heaven because crime no emu be ye du ama o e ma won ye wan ye nso a won ye but say ko yes sin na say ya nhwe no crime ayinu ayina afu bo se na nipa bebre to papa so ntina ma enoma bebre wo ye kuro no mu a eye normal to us by imagine say what to kwai na say odo ma ba na so akọ high 2-bedroom Oma enso ye ebi amefa say 2 a boy and a girl definitely was so be other separate rooms but because of free Ghana ba a normal ma no one I won't sacrifice and that hall because that time I know now between afford it the best thing is who say bibi betime sia ma na be ye crime in some way am yaka say bia why negligent near the idea a betime am waduna ba won so am wakoda hall
and omoka say negligence is not is an excuse yeah
I'm wakoda ho am nkra na separate ba ye Ghana no ye de say no na ye de kire nkra no ya de nti de beka say na wo kra parent de ade na obedwini say nkra om ye nua for the debi man say come on e be desi sa na ye dwene ba wonu say ye what theory bi wo hono mu akra ya wo no foforo kra ena ego feelings akra ye one day
na me baba ma wa 3 years na dey sorry na me say and one say na me say enti na me ma pepepe mo no me so at this age or start so mu kra na obe one and some de be na dey no bo na say gina so dey na start dey aye don't come me bob on the left right and center yes
now what you say
so the be
healthness cramp no etimi be fie within me say 1 to 3 weeks mu ho e be check akra ne say no ho sorry omo check sa no mani nyina because it akra bi o no maybe o so no anya eyi bi ana bi so omo check omo ha omo si check no ana omo advice say sa sebi enkra na ye gu omo ne say you know omo advice say enya alright because sa so na wudi gu na yi na wo fi so wudi gu ama wonyini a wa be ye no akra ne timinya feelings omo say enya dia ye kamanico details but broni nim say sa na tie
especially emano
also ya ma bonus so bi da wada ebia wa ma akra no ho aba wa abra wo kra wo nim se wa mana yesa etino because so they imagine say wo kra panyiri kra wa hwa wo di so gu wo hono mo a yes that feeling no the young people
na me entina ma de bia ya mo ka se ga baby
emu dodo
kwame 1 minute bi Mr. Kwame
okay
maza mu dem wa buchi ye na yete sankore ide ye ni nyini na no ye ni sisters mu nyini because me do stage bi go am sister taniu me na net dem mu timbe go dry no sisi no me nya tinka bia those times no na den na asesa man ne de akra be 30 years kwa na obeso fa ne bia ne sebi from panti me sister akra no hu na ne hu so den na asesa so this that time
we no matter crop bibia asesa yo na broni afa ne say ebie si pen no ebie mbeti bie si ti broni think prevention is better than cure sana broni think on fan say ni nyina na be si sa de bi but as far as a baako pekura mi esi no after prevent say bi si biem
no so Kwame I trying to say
opa Kwame mbacho mama no 1 minute osi ye nuanom na esi na that time no na all the social media no na eni ho what you say entina abusuya kata niema bi so na because of all this internet ya phones are so common me na wati ye village the crasipa onukwa use touch screen no ama eniema bebre aba out ama ye hu say tete ye papa no mo efa wo mama
yeah
ye nuanom efa ye hu ene
uncles
me wa ba boy hello ka mi ye kakra
me Paucho, I'm sorry to interject, but me person me kabi BBS asema wo
Pacha mama Agnes anusi nani kaseni why
me wo bad boy in the UK there of Kwame, you know your council no me help you, especially when you're single parent now or low income. And to council no help you now. That baby mama, unfortunately, mommy 1-bedroom flat because now I said I was in 2 emergency from baby it was permanent. Now that time now me banisha. Now me ban obe I think so no be 5-6 years. Into 1-bedroom flat now mo the mama na okay with a class. When him say me ban now okobe 10 years. No I start why can't I have my own room? Na me call council no ho so me ba na nyini oye boy me so me a girl na me dware wie na ya. You know what they said? Omo catch me say actually a dino is not for me. Aya kola nti omo person omo ma no baby you protect no. Ti ne ama me sa nti mimi too free bedroom no. Enko the living room na sa room na me see ho at bedroom e ma no. What you say? And no try and say, and you're right to say, me were boy and a girl come better die back home. Regardless of my age, and no cause of my dad back home. Now, ye back home, no, ye mamma, no, both 1 room, single, the ama ye me and photo or PZ, me na cry. Wouldn't him now offer baby of my first lie or first the cantaman to a woo. Obi so one such thing to be. Tintina beto be won to so a obu okra na wo se we okay won to no na for basa be ya online say wacha mo ka ho obi so be ya online we a fine girl pao oti ase sa behavior na ye die tu kwan ba brochira hwe sister sma ye kan ma online so for very long time o say care na ba ya nkofo ba abakromu ano Ghana for na ba ye any alaka for Africans na ya ba no Unze abakoma ukase uje wadwuma no magunu no omoda abakrom ha insese Ghana ni bi unza ha no ukọ obi efia obelogi in and out akire ne wo yeye se be ya me kwamiti fie na me parents ne na me call online I'll just log me access ya me hu de na ukọ fie ho no okoye Ghana fo ni bebre etifie no log se okoye because me boa no mani fidi mani me boa no mani have a personal care enipa wu ama ye Ghana fo no bebre atoto prison kromo a obu ha no mani wo da them 3 days enti no so log se that day no 2 previous days no akoho ukoho a se ka obehu se impakọ no wawu oti ase bebre enye problem care no mo de ba he no because of sa enema na e wo Ghana sa mentality na wo yitiri mu no ene ye de etu kwan sa de ne de ti se de ye kana I wish say nke ye kana national television so now komo obi wo Ghana ho no TV village bi no ehu se obi so mu kra na eye wrong oni right ya mana ye common say obi so mu obi so won sai nye hwe enti no papa bi oti area mu ho no de tofia da akola bi na say antina akola o 12 years obi anyem na wo how
e papa ene de ne papa ma ne ace na wo ka
esuna no esuna another one aba guy ni feel say ono na ba me ho how
Sabe ka so wo ya akra bone wo ko ne ho koye den wo ya akra bone
me baba ko awo kromo ha ne maame aba girl bia me den aye me ba me ka tene maame za ante me srawo aha no aba hwan no amfa nso ehia ngogu akola ne ebe bi enfa nso ehia nka sa wotutu ne ti na brofo nkola na ye ne wo na me amfa nso ehia ntutu obi ati eso de okay wo mu ni made sa ayi no na because say ye ne ye di nso ehia kwa ne damage your brain ni from man ho a wodi masema maame ne ka kire me after ne nana nya be 2 weeks was sister but that so ka kire me from na te kama man fansu anka
me pa cho mudi nso ka from ano
oh
tai Ghana no mugumu nso me be
ya wu akra ne ko na
oh echa etia no mugumu
dabi Ghana no akola mu no mugumu
hey
Debbie
we are sure
offer
me musa because me no I've had people direct me and I've also listened to this on Ghana TV. I am medication says I didn't know munjai. They do that.
Yes.
Yeah, mommy was
No. If from to by itself.
They don't know.
No,
I have on TV, yeah.
Omo de niema kala so no mu di nkuto na onim maame na nkese no muto nse odamase because ne nana no no ye na wose we na wan fa hwe anka na be tell say mukọ a
Vaseline no mo de ma petroleum gel
me no me so 1 second pe on say normality no Ghana so ba wo a yes o say ne nana say oba ne man ne bedware no for weeks no me say me wan ma wo krom wa say me ne my wife ya be bie no bi ne bedware no mia bigini enye hu kra say easy enya de bia wo so
you don't have to do much you don't have to do
much. Make it more easier.
Yes, simple. You know what?
He don't even need that much bath. They don't have to use dry their problem.
Wouldn't say my menanka I can't go the say or be share the bagel no how I be lenny bibi or the record Ghana question the other or cut them so or compare the nana nomna or garo or more Ghana no to the Wahana or who big difference. Was it a plan inside flexible? Nena flexible was it baby no so the more or a flexible because mama and shakino and to no dino or did you found some ha never found some rob and bonetti found some rob bonetti keke or baby or catch him say no Ghana dear say I'm catching say mom go talk say grab water why doctors book catch say and necessary would do suffer quality or baby come
or didn't when you gas
but they are not learning
and you see the exercise so
yeah.
Almost church
appointment for the baby. Almost see no mammy for say auntie yes me ba na cospa na me say baby omboko omba dunisa ba ko ma om na massage de omba je no ho no
na when you gas a cry no say de almost release gas na a cry nine no push na nine gently towards na yam you see gas be and so Ghana they just here for sister wo
time.
Oh yeah,
o de emre mu kakra I'm say Ghana for it.
Yeah, say time Agnes won say me okay wo. Me ma three me ma me to krom ha. Me ha me mami o, me wa me ha me mami o. Me like mommy. Then like people in Ghana be asking me, "Oh mami ma me sin it's not hard though. It's not hard. It's because it says so wunya ne cheche me wo ba until say we fu mani bread tia ebe silly no me njare we jare.
Ya papa
Inti ejuma na wai me papa ho sa me papa sa to self mana te asile e bibia ewie ansa na me di so ejare nti bebrebe no mo je no mimi nye bi
and you know say a dry skin. Do you know say dry skin?
Eczema no.
Yeah,
eczema more okay. Yeah, near brofi. Why not eczema? What is it not English name? Eczema abrofi e wo mo hu bebre.
Boss Bacho it is our boss Bacho 30 seconds Mr. Mo on say any program na very educative. Mr. Obi anta screen so my my kwa be 50 likes obi each. There's some na be TikTok for no and the program no say yesronko and any lumba sem and you
lumba yeah
and my idea there pa because me my wife
I am so wada
Dabi akoso am tie no ma pa because me wa ha me
problem be moderator
It's Mr. Mo obi anta screen so my na yendi nkomo why lumba so abre odi mo kakra me educate ye ho
why no basmati o
Roy Ambacho obetumi ato aso me da se
yo akra mo me da se akra mo munim there's something around Africans and I'll say Ghanaian per se, we have to be a bit aware of it. So say come here, you say everything I hear, you know, you come, yanka san you took one kakra, and I said nay time, and I see if he say it doesn't make sense. But you know, sometimes the young man I look say the abrofuni baby making sense than the me pacho me fancy a wo abofra na see egu na furu na munsu na broni so eso ngu ne die munsu na ni nyina no se emofra ne grow na enya negative impact bia on the furu man so a e de na kire se broni ne de e ye papa sene ye de. That's my first question. Because you took on being sabrofon yet.
Udo kase ne ya ma wa answers.
You took on being sabrofon yet. And to say yeah dear, I didn't think you answer abrofon dear. Meanwhile, e be quiet dear na e be cry na papa senior abrofon dear. You're talking about me fan say with them mon sorry send me the back call abia to baby
it's okay.
Also nim dem Rebecca.
I have an idea. Kind of. Obeka say eguma ebe no.
Okay, Matisse emsem na mo dia no ho.
Ebe wu se nti ne Ghana for ma
ni.
Oka de bia say Ghana for ma mu ko fasa ma na mu hu so mo ye mo yi dan Ghana for ma most of times.
Omo ye dia. Baby, asema ye make manu nsi me pa chimo.
Ye ni baby ade ba.
She me ye obesi ye ni ukromu ha. Ye ni kromu ha ma na sign. And ye ni Ghana for man so assign. You know this thing another be maybe sorry almost say almost talking about infection and smell and stuff like that. It's very difficult. It's all business our Ghana ni eba yatete Ghana. Yeah, because if a honey ye chemo see this year day, a clean honey. Bia sa process we create demo femuno. And on the boa, Emma Munya sa infection and that smell no. But before Kromu ha cry, I no. I am for treatment in him. Never brunin so I one cosa treatment and never knew them. Never dear be happy. So the me can say me sure si be beer or moye Ghana on sa treatment and near bad. And I mean to make I say nina you good. And I mean to make I said the abrofon so ye were hanging and you good and I nina they bad. Etia mumi susumi condemn ye diena yen sheda enye research biasa and a detailed research about it to figure out say eno ye papa sina abrofone dieno ni enjai ntumu say yenjai say de biano the abrofone ye na ye papa the abrofone ye na baba. How can you tell me say ya wo abofra na be ka chem say mami ndware abofra no na mami ohuro ne ho moja for the past bia be 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, I'm moja abrofra no bebon. You understand? And at least, you know, I feel like say be 2 or 3 days be cried because of the nutrients, you know. But how long? And the nutrients be stay outside for. I bit penetrate and I be the abrofra ni muaman achieve sa and you're talking about hygienic. We have to maintain. So at least 2-3 days minjare na. Sometime no bibi ewo mojanima abofrana achieve bia wa achieve we so why don't I wash abofrano to make abofrano feel comfortable ana na obi so ka se mema owo a omo bia ne ma me bia ma ne nche medware abofran. That's fine. So oba ko too much stress na mu go through. Sometimes you need someone to help you for you to even relax or for you to have, you know. It is a bia o ma.
Ani pacho ma me kwara to o kakra bi na me koda me pacho minimi kunu neti. That problem no is a very me koda nti na me.
Akamanu si ya. Because the person me the chat one say ebia o ka say ye ebia wo de help no ebia unyama ne broso ana okwo ebia enya negative impact bia on your mental state, your physical health and stuff like that. But enyo babia ne ko ne ho odin enti ebia sa oba no obehia sa support ne from me parents and right be available. Why me some me answer say more research about ye and ebi kra na ye papa sina brofo ne de no That's it.
Okay, sister.
I was so quarter semana ye okay wo Mimi kunete. Inti I was saying that in a contest to say because I said minye chinchin to say me no Ghana no we are able to manage things ourselves. Ghana most of the time so baby they say me program yan so be the answer ma ba nipa no na so e na betina ho me say so na be eka nipa no was trying to find a way keke asone out Ayeka wo fie ho Ayeka wo fie ho no adechia to bo ase adechia na ono no ne baba ma ne ntade no wasesa so wo kosi no wo yi like things oba no is uncomfortable na lady ne be kan ha na yin na cheche ya adwene ye bo am. These are some of the issues and also no Bema ono sene yire Muslim ema mu akonto mo yire man yire wo a ono ni mienu they are figuring it out ne yire nyem na so de no hospital from the time ne yire ni be ebenya contractions to the time obewu no gina ho ye yi akola no gina ho bi no I am telling you say they treat their wives and their kids better.
Exactly.
One of the issues with the Ekrumu Ghana they say Bema bi wo ho no ma one of the issues they say most of the time no baby remember baby I will crack kind of year no our friend you able to be say I work can me fa no quite now lady bi owu ye ya kaso say here ni pay bri they kept saying say no ofre na ne papa and ne bra and I keep asking myself say ni kunu way because lady no sha ne wedding pictures quite na circulating and wedding pictures na me person say ni kunu way where was the man. Oh, because a bear man on you ho. Into now no company you would no say then say it's not there. Into I say you to say to me to quite so to me you remove it to me I manage things. You don't need a third party. But so we here help her. That's why you have a partner. Into obawa me cleaning near the michiamo be cleaning fee. Because we are bonding with our child. It we pay for outside. We pay for a third party to do things.
Obia circumstance, obia a financial status is different.
Yeah.
So who to me afford paying a cleaner to come to your house. That's will be to me. That's any panel any opportunity or privilege for that support now. I mean, royal, I don't think it's wrong.
Oh, I'm not saying royal. On casa, but also no. Some we are penny royal. It is said one wo. Nasa when your mammy will be to me about a show. Say what the Akosia can know. Oh, mamma, trauma. Mrs. Through our war. Into no bear idea and say, well, was a
Mrs. Answer na make us a topic and me my was here and me tea my son and me fraba. Me crying the mammy for bass around their health on the side. Answer is not about say that sister quarter is
okay, mammy but okay, as some na walk and mammy ma answers kakra about child. Yen cast ye perceive a chess hair. And you may be a horn more. Ye too quine, ye who say, what for a what and Colano. One, Obi Akolaya one of a sea crew, a crew free him a beton. Now, and so she near bonnet milk concumu, tetanus, infection. They are Colano. Nay, she are the egu, the fuma na ateno. Na ye de make konko ye di nsuo hye kotokotokotoko na di gum na nkwala ni kam me feel ya adwene no so e wo ye tirim kwa no e ti se jelly na ye wo so akwala na di nsuo hye ye hye ni ti ye hye ne to de nyankopon de man so mfa masa so no na odi aba enti ne sa ye hye ni ti ye hye ne to no e hu ni mfa so
ma me fa we ntwam na sere me na hu me baba ma na no abomidi eno amana kwanya akata nkrofo yi TB wanya de okra chese mamani ti ane flat Mama credit be America 40 years. Let me say Mama be better.
Mama finish Can about say and so she na omuhwe gu nkwala ne baabi no ye di gu ho no nyankopon de wa boy ade ne ma ye no ye pim na e wo ho no ewu afi be kakra no benyini no onti de
sister na sa brochi ayewe obabie no obetimi aka so di nso nyu na hwo ehoro na se because awowe meba awoya
Roya when some na okay na ho eno bi na ne ye kan na ye patch say for example ejare ne de no yen ka se mema obi yare o se de be ya onju wa homo ye pese kire se ye ma ne ye chichire twan se so obetimi aye kura as a custom no so kofa abrewa bi
and also Kwame ebi musu hu ne say a career type na Ghana for man for people drawing or no young girl no onim ye that shaking no o see pedi akra na near the tia shopom ni a shaking na nine ya ye ni say na saso ni ya ni sa ni ato no obi hu ni say onyam oni skills no into most of the force o hia maame pani bi ama na ba do bo na when you say so anya bia ebi mo create me a torment bi
I would say no
Ana Roya
Ghana for
you so you don't allow that and baby no Roya you need to go cry baby no ade o say de sia adwunu ni say akra na de na e wo ho no atinka na e wo ho no sa na ko so wa atinka o eti wudi gu ho no eti se wudi gu panyini baby but only say akra no don't be kan ho say de panyini be keka no ho ma hu say no ho ye ne de won say enkra no say bi say wudi gu o mutimi twitwi o mu
yeah
expressing feelings
yes so mujo mo yeah
so it is some way no ebia won ne dance wunim but fine
kan was already annoyed
bela make a show
enema na ye ka wa ha no say no Ghana even ye krom Ghana no must start educating for on TV television so emma nkofo so adwene ye den e ba so unfortunately no ye kron enipa ni bi so da show mutirim set say de enua kan ya mfa so hye na antoto ne ba na ya nsisi ni tira say in UK girl bi na ne ba mpa aduane o se ne manyina adidi ba na baba akodo mpa aduane na fitini collaborate o ma ne koko a o si ni tira set say de
no aso ne hune
akola ni wuye ye di ni tumu akola ni wuye say yes wa ya ntina a block the tubes ni bi unse o si ni tira so de koko no ma no wi a o di ni odane na na ebi akwakọ round the wrong place
wrong tubes
na unim de say girl no ko de mu kakra esa na mama nyankopon abre me pa chomba omo nyankopon bre erade ena omo ya appeal ye be sisa ne ma na aka no edi omo foni ni kuru nsem edi kotena social ho na obi a enkrofo na eya appeal man na omukofa Ghana for Ghana ni bi etimi court explain so enye the right ayi na oye nemom no in part of Ghana enkrofo ni bi eye sa ne ma no na wanye ne so de bekum ne ba no eye akyrebone woti ase enu kwa ne ma ne amfa ma no but ni sentence no ye reduce ma no of what the anti and never was see jai.
Yo says the meme cancer obviously this thing now more yes so what the cocoa makra wakatane honey only you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you say it's an abuse. It's a physical abuse.
People who said that is the right thing to do.
No.
That was the
same thing to say
wrong and right because in common for changes in that. No, Muntiemio. Said no musi actual healthcare. And yes, I know more performance. So say a bedroom maybe a de ma church say wa krom ha no ebetimi ayede asesa what you say no che say
no say na royal bia na ye
royal
say ye be
say so ye di to say bia ye wo abofra
royal 3 points in the say now we were naive we say you bet me
mama Mary dey say me
that be royal I think say one see what 10 about one thing the brain
yes starting free
no so what na but so no na can say the you know no person say it's not all that bad the money into no
but by
the perspective na say but yes you any say
points na you draw ya na dey na ni nyina no ya fan ko share abrofo no sa na ya dey say okay the royal ma me make we kwa we na to aso the na ye kan say anki yentukwe anki yenim say enkra mpo no oba ne be mani kwan say omoda one room which we know say ye nyina ye ne ye nuanom ma da ya hwe ansi but ebi wo kwa BBC but because of bako na mienu bi si ye ntino it's better say ebi nsi bi mu ntino separate wo mo enti ano no ye ntimi koka say enye ni nyina na ye we ne de eye fact say eye very good say nkra ni nyini a eni kwan so mo dadan bako bom so mo be yi o so mo yi o to make sure say they are in a safe hand and obi under the room if possible. You have to say if possible. Yeah.
Royal make you point no.
Yo me das. Okay. The walk can metwase pa. But in terms of me fa say the name sister Ayeka say koko de go akra no enum wakata ne hone. You don't have to wait for Bruni to tell you. It's an abuse. And no, ekra no me just sure say ni emu bi kra ntu kwan. Emma breach ni emu bi nim. Say is part of abuse, yeah. But we be to say the me focus on so much and say and no maybe wo ho no ma to say me fans abofra ne dware. What you say? And I me fans health in terms of yawo ebia 2 days time ye dware abofra ne kromu ha ye we. Ye see a choice be 2 weeks kra me dware abofra no. No, okay, catch you say ebi kra na 2 weeks kra say you know ma 1 month kra me ma abofra ni ensuo no yeah sure say because
but yanka 2 weeks and they never say anything about bath no for 2 weeks
no the book can say me ma so we penny now ko surgery on you catch us a main take a bath. You can take shower after maybe 2 days or after a day. A crack cannot take shower. Shower means we is so pouring on you. Bath is you laying in water. A crack only takes bath. Into what cry? As far as in the flu and into no. You catch your main take a bath of a crown. That because of the many infection. And Ghana national yes all the flu no and a Ghana national wo say ye dware ne ye de akra ne to ye na so a e kroma bebre ne fa akra to ye na so ye de omo to bath mu ba Ghana ye de to ye na so no a ye bu nsuo gu ye ho ye miemia ye bo so ye miemia ya betwe ye nsam ye namu ye to ye chini ni sa no manoma ensuo kɔ ye ho eno no mo ka se ye hu se ade no mo ka no it makes sense say ube introduce to there will buy any that infection in the
okay me patch and say said ye omutimi eka bibi to na choma sa akoye research no maka che said o muka first no enye ni nyina na ewu enti yensesa no man the same thing I mention me che say yenso Africa for there are some things yenso ye ya e bia ye de no kwae den tie ni yo ebia ne yenso ye de ne ye enti be better say yenkoso ne research e wo both side no na yenhwa de because ebia na ne ye ne so bedroom be aborfo ne be ba ka kire say no ne but one thing I hear ne side the bia ye ne say it seems an ansemity TikTok is so a do I said the Ghana for Sika Ghana asem a bio honor city tarnish the image of our own country and everything to a brofono near kofa brofone diano all the time anything a brofone near perfect and yes you and you're perfect also near and try near more research it will be nipa addition is very important. What you say? It's not about for no scientists. They always learn something.
I know where you are coming from, Ronnie. Yeah, no, in some way, no, young can say Bruni dear cranny. You can't say, oh, bow, and yet chinchne trying to cover Bruano Migareno. Ya kama ni say it's so easy and simple. So one kasa obetimi dware oba in a simple way. Unfen sun kugu ne fruma wa abra ne fruma nenti. You say ya no maybe wa ya kashe ya dwunu mani ye hu ana ne ye de. But we say no, it has nothing to do with say broni die no. But you de compare no, so you who say the way me say me ana be dware me ma. Because that time no obano wa bre ana yes yen na for some penyi obi aso ni ha hospital ho na no wo di tawo na yi na ye de referee di wo di chekere no ho ti say yesu na na ni ti no abeda na wo de ayibo nso mu ana yeah wo di ayibo nso ma wo di no ko bibi ti say ase sink no in the hospital it ya na wo de yeah, what one now they are funny through home. Maybe almost special soup be a crapper, they now they are home. We are no was at 10 or no the body no their paper no na mo 2 women in 9 term, 3 days now bebe fie na whom ya kakra no. So be fie our how be no bet. So when who said you yeah, what do you say abruwa bi tia for now why you desperate? Looking for somebody to
make any kind of be stress after childbirth. They need to grow.
Ghanaian baby or your penny be so my wob. So wouldn't I bet back of friend? Yes, will be a single parent near the bet. Me person which say, and you who to say your money, who to say this obi. You part of class, wouldn't be crowned as a hospital 1 o'clock to be my nurses for no. And a nurse, you know, a Garen or watch or bet for the first time.
Newborn mothers,
difficult.
Yeah, newborn mother. How much shall near my baby? Obafia, o maame so o maame tiasia ono so be obi now they account and interest abrofo ne de no na ye use nko but Ghana kra na say o ma start o ma ye research who say enema bi mmoa ta na ye press ye che in Ghana no komo so ye research who say enema bi a na tetefo ne ye no mmoa eto omusu so adjust nema kakra ama educate new mothers na momo hu se nema bi wo ho a enye se ye de ya akwala no ensuo na ye mfa ma nkwala ni nyina kwa no ejina 1 ejina sa cause death na nkwala ni bebreu ewo mu no how a na infection ensuo na ye de ma nkwala no ye no fu na wo ho ba ko eduane ba ko ensuo naturally from God.
Omunya nsuo ne dada.
Memo kakra for professional.
And omudi formula so I would nsuo na ye formula no. So yes. Yeah.
They don't need it. Me last one, na ya wono no nim. Sister, who the formula ne mana onumo. Oh da. It is an maame no that pumping no for no the good bottle no the mana. Oh my days. Oh but no come on. That or say no chance because my said don't worry yourself pump be brave for the freezer pump no for the sha pump store what you say and Sunday man and so Ghana ko catch obi baka say and no funso na odi ko she freezer and no you know and na ye ka say name bi edru baby I say ye was say anka say yesu and ma te say be ke obi wo form ho obefa 1 and 2
no funso e de she freezer ya ye researchers you say e okay and I say no okay me pa cho
o ma ye research but ye health visitors no any midwives no e na kire o mo kire how and yes o tam ya na do question o mo kire how
ye wa dey e digum
yeah.
And when I pump here, when I be sharing say how long I be sharing baby out the be you need a designated fridge for so by said you need a designated fridge for that.
So they don't encourage no food so when him say there.
No, it's not that they don't encourage. I've never heard say they don't encourage.
Me say that no can
they say that.
Sister me tuna kro wa me say o encourage
some health my brother no so can say
oh yeah. Bra.
Meetimi buamu kakra.
Boyampa, Nekakra.
Very interesting and educative program. And the American say everybody is right, nobody is wrong. Na like I said, my child protective services for almost 19-20 years over New York City.
Yeah.
Me, I've seen it all. I've seen cases where we'll be feeding about in Suama Wu. I've had so many sudden infant death syndrome cases. So what I say. Then we also have trainings that refer to cultural sensitivity training.
Yeah.
You see, cultural sensitivity training will be from a certain culture, will behave or treat a child in a certain way. Yeah. Another person from a next culture will think, say, oh, yeah, be wrong. Until you will misjudge wrongly. This is one man and I say 1 year training now. You wouldn't even know how to.
And an American.
And then another brother need can but no moment tenase. But mama breaking it down kakra mama. The attorney say, yeah, your program now, and I say, yeah, entity and you're wrong. But you see, maybe 1 or 2 be a touchy macacrano. You bet me I have plenty of fix it because look, I've had cases where shaking infant death syndrome. Mami be everywhere be shaking in nana no ye. We've had several cases like that. Aya culture. And you know who arrested a criminal here. Ye behom no. Ofigana krobi so sa no mu ye. And you know intent is obi kuma akwala no. But as I say America na wa shake akwala na wu nintino. Ah omonti culture na se no. They would think say a criminal unless say we have professionals be on bebam and a research na brother ni kan ya ewo ho. Unless a case be na judge a lawyer be a research no they are connected to it na ye yini pakrone free. Then we have to educate the community, say look, yes, you cannot do this because that we have so many cases just shaking kwalabia and kwala no mawu. We have so many cases akwala ya not to bathtub mo wa drawn just like that. And then we have so many cases akwala obi wo de ne to baby's court no mu na the send toys atoto ne nchen. They can suffocate and die.
Blanket. Sorry, Ghana, the blanket to be a sono.
And to me, make I say, and fat blanket and to akwala adimu. But Obi Baka say no, but why? Also on your baby, also on your stuffing animal, be the diagro and all that. So what I say, so won't you say, Ube fi say be any part of committee boni be and also on your baby, sir. But it's about education and training. Now, having said that, that doesn't mean say dear sebi and we're fully
right from Ghana for I think we are aware of that
allow me now me drop one real quick na me yard here the ten say ya wo akwala religiously no obu ha on vaccinate akwala no. I had a case in 2006 Rastafarian family bi o man vaccinate akwala no ama akwala no yare basa I couldn't force them to do the vaccination because of my religion says sick. And you know, but now Quran was deteriorating. So what did I do? We went to court to get a court order. And you know, it took a judge to give an order for them to vaccinate the child. But still, parents in any fighting, say no, they don't believe in vaccination. And vaccinate that. So what you say, and you see, you will do what you have to do to save a life, but at the same time, no, we also have to respect the culture, the tradition, the religion, and all that, as per like American, the Constitution. So what you say, and you know, everything is not wrong, everything is not right, but the key, brother Nick can say, we have to be more proactive instead of reactive. Mesa Basubio.
Brother, the all kinds of see pay your profession, you have to respect all culture. But educate when you perceive say and no man kitty be the starting free say ubehu oba besunumu obey oba hello saa normal no harassment what you say and to this one no advice you and it has nothing to do with our culture because our culture now your baby say no or catch us or harassing now obenya problem. That is where we are coming from. But per your profession there or say we could be one or ye be or so tina say answer na what judge no but yen so betimi to be full hanum say enye chinchire twan say wo na se bia wo akokoduro no na se musua so bedware akora na o se wo kofihwe panyini bia o bebi a wunim ni bia ba so bedware no edware no enya de bia chichire twan bia enye huhu bia
me point to concept be ya Emma wo ba no ye wuwi a won you are overly protective. Hormones, everything. When you're stressed already, you've been through trauma. Yeah. You went through a whole big trauma. So my pastor way so I won't yap any my name be sure no. And fan come home my name my womb any depression cry on because he and my penny be and be said and I cry in the bear may be said and I cry it in the 7 nasi a be said my in the need to send a mended dano. You see all this no manner me that's where I'm coming from saying in your DBR a say BBR.
I know say ya pese say Ghana de no nya da bi say uni obia obia ukunu ni ho na ya wonko ana so yare ne ya a obetimi aka kire health obroche de obetimi nya support de bia and also trust one so or friend bi betimi abet and no maybe o ha na ya de chinchire ya ho ase chinchire twan na ya pese kire say it's not a big deal and too say akra na gugu na ye no researcher ya say akra wo feelings and you be intimi nkasa nya no kore because wuti akra na obesu wuti panyina obesu a adenti na wo de wadi onsakọ baby eye dededa no de onya sa atenka no wo de imagine akra so twa akra to say obenya feeling asu sa so no twa panyini so a obenya feeling asu. And that means that you're more sensitive than penini because so wuti penini harder because of the skin you hard you know ebia obi tino harder pansana when you say pain
of I mean unim say to say your brand ka baby about the way you clean your home before na nasa Africans na ye come unim baby unim say we o baba akra na onyini kakra na udi nsuo na yi clean no ho no e don sakurora ha okọ school no kwaka ubey being big
you are busy the child
Mameka bibi wo sa di we ho sa eyi na wo kan me be wo say me 3-year-old boy me dware no na me de Ghana line ne bem na me fa shower me de to no a spray na yes soft no but you know when so me yes me fa shower me de I was wiwi o pese me de gu ne kotomo you know what ne de se me gu ne kotomo ogina ho na me dware no na me da me fa sa low pressure no shower no na me de o pese me gu ne kotomo ma no cause ne de enti yes and crowd feelings and no crowd they say so mama hu say any do they will suck it that 1 month 2 weeks 3 days no for no they don't have it they make can say I cry ya could try to cut for seriously na still na ye go no cut drama they cannot tell us but it's trauma yes oh I cry if you want who you go ni twa mama sabi efi bia ni twam efi bia ni no ho ekro me da say ekro bia ni no ho why you pink dodo ekro bia ni akro bia me that's what I was told and that's what I miss me read about it ekro bia ni omo ho and so say won so I go ahead and do it but wunya pani bi manem be meye mawa oba no fa ne to bath mu na fru manete oye be ma so an koti ne wu a fa ne to bath na opese odware no kama na ye ka se me ndware nkra ne for that long time and no chese ya pepa wo mu you can actually give them a very good wipe down. You can give them a very good wipe down. Wash your hair. You can give them a very, very good wipe down for 2 weeks, you know. But in so name call mobile because I say in so eke cry. Omumu ye bo mo diaper. And
there's holes in our skin. Who say you cold so no?
So they don't need it. Oma sumo the Q-tip no ma edi oma sumo fem right inside in a no. And chair on was so emunone I say also mo dance to change that.
Tell me 1 minute.
Okay.
Nipa macho senior life near modern nipa 200 and them some power tap on tisa. Me film with that on better life no. Why me some more power tap no mo who say life near active. It is our more better due to inactivity. More boxing and if I'm more power tap sa. Mr. won't follow host to no so no one follow me. Why madam say wakasa.
So etia enye gusa me de no ne twene ni say ne hwe saa de no ekum especially a ma. I don't know what yegu mema kotem na ye for mema, but saa etwemu go na yegu enkra ekum ewu Emma bebre and it's na Ghana for ma bebre muka musimo be wobre whatever omo chance na banana assassin because you already are na middle place no that wouldn't so shegu somewhere you name it into imagine so where you that sensitive no who kill feelings off of it what could feelings na what ade no kono ahafo na ye nyomu bi no enti na ye ya no obi be say ko be say no abode no abode because ye nyomu saade ni bi enti ye kaso say basa say ahunde di ne na mo kase say yes matisa no man be brave for most Ghanaian men no man interacted and now man encountered non-Ghanaian women say eba wunidi a omo nim se Ghana former eda so dan adam man most Ghanaian men it might not be all by most na matter no but when bibi wo because of say Ghana ni be ma na ye de kire wo say men te sent bia e krom wa ye wo omo frɛ bibi pussy something omo say wo say pussy de omo say pussy ni omo say you have to know say pussy ni na wood na pussy na all like and na pussy na wo fingering they have something they say about pussy they say pussy need to have a sense omo say pussy ni me patcho me bawo me encourage it
natural
yes meaning say your natural form but who say and that idea now can do you know say you'll be surprised that a lot of Ghanaian women don't even know natural flow of a man. It's one who's natural na of who say na no ho prepare no de nsa akɔhyewa akɔ bibia menim de omoyi ebeyi bibia na ma no wa ɔse o ma no wa akye na no wa ye tight onene ye you see some normal way nyina ahafo no so bebre na don't encounter they don't even go in there to wash it. A lot of them, some people douche, but a lot of them don't even douche and put their fingers in there. It's they are wet and moist and whatever. Say be ma o magro. It's no mpedi and when it's no mpedi be bread than most Ghanaian women know because it's easily.
When you say me I make me royal me die. Yeah, I would prefer say at least ubenya sa natural smell no. Now say it take you long or cry for you to come out. I prefer that than say me do be rame them. Not because one clean ho. No one kasa no person no na wo honum no. Now
you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable.
My bema cry juju.
Right.
Because if you have a buffer or so about me.
Yeah, my sister member be breaker. And I'm not no way encouraging
it me ma yarebe 2 weeks. Now I felt your trauma. And you baby are now shall say I think say or buy your nam hono.
But what do you mean?
Yes, I who need dear Ayeka.
But what she be? I want to bet mama in the bath. What trying?
The back, hey sister, back in the big cratching.
I never back or miss it bath.
Oh man, bath. Now about penny, never man, they didn't say quack. I
mean, me just guy, minim guy be or no dating. Or so or running so Brammy Bow, or so running, or so share bar, no, or so you nice, say it taste boniva. But not a honor, uncle, yes, sir. Was see, or started, or no dating, it was all started or starting man, bath, or cherry. So this is how we do
we
it.
Wash.
Ama just a koye.
But
worry, I will.
Our baffle come away. She won't come by sis. One fat. I don't know, kind of sound.
Me too, I say royal. Me too, I say, and yeah, pesa or baby. It's very uncomfortable.
That's what I walk and say.
Yeah, pesa or baby. It's not cute. No, I know there. It's not cute. No, you can say.
Roya, we na omuhu Ayeka krano enye ye ndwaro enye omanye sa wom kora bremu no omunyini ye no omunyare.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. Yeah.
Bro, ne abrofo ye eduma obi ohonomu a ade obi dwaro mu se ne dugo dware.
Denim ne toso.
Asem na ye kan ne abrofo nko a o.
Before you now come here.
Oh, man, no money na. You listen.
Definitely.
Yeah, Babu track. I mean, the Babu track was when you born. Yeah, Babu track. Yeah, Babu track. I mean, you that cause one or 2 pace a papa in our Chroma. And what's not trim? Yeah, it's in New York, New Jersey. What's not trim now will be breath. Oh my God. Will be breath.
Yeah. This one has nothing to do with Abia.
Imagine when Yanko case the breath now it is a bon saying imagine so be being a Becca say so to the sense of Becca no. Guess what? Ubeshan is no worry. Or you are now
says now send me a program be on my platform.
Yeah, mute to the moment tap why.
Yeah, me a program be on my platforms. And I may be say I didn't yeah, before me fancy yeah Ghana for Ankasa. Yeah, having sex with Krana is very difficult. See a Becky see
Oh, really?
Oh, sis. Me say Ghana for Ankasa worry for the door.
Oh, really?
Ghana for worry for the door. Send out some case more.
Oh, wow. Culture and yet because of
culture, bro. I didn't know culture. I didn't. Yeah,
because I said, now you imagine say Ghana crowd though who near dinner near team yes hour outside the farm.
Bro, no why for
because I want them. More passionate about each other. Kids. Yes, it's a big deal for me.
Encourage this idea.
Yeah,
hide it.
Of a milk kissing, say make kissing me outside of
outside in all come and Royal outside.
Me person just I did common thing I ain't no easy. Sana person
now maybe fruit bars were a London payer young couples kiss your mommy be both food the thing. Hey, why are you doing this? You are hey, by Makos South Korea down South Korea. And then we say, oh, mono, so be a teenager.
And now,
oh, sorry.
Let me talk about inside. Yeah.
Inside, and I'm just saying, too much and I dana. Who say, yes, new. Yeah, but me just because we don't do it too much. You used to.
Aha, sister.
And I made a thing that me push up my own package and can hey,
wouldn't my back. When we say Abrofu and Mono, a people sexually active at early stage, but majority no so sexually at early stage, you know. Only the kisses, if you are no boyfriend, girlfriend, only to make kisses until me drew 18 years.
No, New York now, they are always kissing. They are always kissing.
Somebody say,
first thing now, people with them now, we person go straight ahead.
But when say no encourage pa. You see there how.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even need to sleep with the person. Kiss and crack it.
It will make you happy.
And so the BFC done a more double and that's very important.
Even holding hands together.
Act of service, cry. Yes, lie.
It's me the buy of my platforms and they smell and go and bone and go and new bone. It is
you can help the person.
Let's hold on kiss who can I don't see it's the Biana so depending about one chain. Oh, permanent through one chain because one person will do one. It's why don't you help the person?
And also, when you say the moment I'll be and my sex and enjoy and also no, we are restricted. Your body don't get to relax when
enough from South.
Kind of bro. Kakrabia make my cousin so say, yeah, problem, a woman say you be war, your honey on one, and try say be helping each other. Come here, or partner, no. What try before and then no more say, I don't know, won't book dentist, man. After now, you know, you do kind of one case to music, I mean, you couldn't know, on dentist that. It's one case about my book dentist, man, and I we so no, but my book dentist, my wife. Now I can in the nice way, but my can in a nice way, I can't say, my wife, me do. Nancy, I'm Pesica de piano, one only ya, baby, mammy, pa, me fifi. But yeah, into my book dentist, Miami, and I am called for the dentist appointment. Oko your 2 dear, no say Trinity, my routine every 6 months be a mobile cop near clean mamu. Because shop with me who said a pet student to Madame for recommended a very, very good. Mato my end starting track. Me feel say anyway, there will be break and communication so can young cat near me and Nadaho. Now, then, put you off. I feel no Obama and Abemana, who you uncle Dana Bono, or Obama for now and what is cent now. Because Obama a routine checkup or call the dentist or Henry.
Yes, I remember be say about because of this no marketing.
A man be to see about a man of quite a Lumba Cobio, a man be so baby crown or more Roma you go baby to say I'm fire 2 years.
I wanted to pass something.
Yeah,
so I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm about to nursing mothers, you know, and then I thank it to all of us.
Yeah.
For exclusive, so when you mean your crown now, please to bear 3 months a day. Try so be reason they said. I did be a quite crowd any pedal.
Yeah.
I was say if I jump, so will be background. Did you I don't know. Okay, thank you, my sister. I think say a crown the body no ne kidney na a sonny if you know. So your baby in ye. Many man sonny fino, your friend no nephones. Nephones no in ye inti a crown no intimate sonny a fin. Inti so man no in sua na se a fear woman. A corner system no straight. Inti say what the man is night chese a crown ya rebate my day abono. Inti na any advisable say obema akra ensue. And I feel so per se woman ensue so at least bear say 60 to 70 or 100 mils, which is a drut, you know, the demand crowd run not I 10 mils, usually I 10 mils. Ensue Macmaco 10, that is 100 mil. And no, not just everyone say more me formula no, or more day be a with me breastfeeding but woman the concumadriano. I say soon no so. Afe no phone you no so no ni me no nyina ye pe ba konye so ba konye aduane but akra bi o ho a ya na or prefer one no for because of ebia position at nato but no phone you ni de ni nyina ye aduane ene nsuo na and of course nsuo bia nsuo wo no phone you ni mu enti I think say with mothers no so no advisable say nyese akra na twetwe mu wase akra na hia nsuo dabe yesrem exclusive na boa wo bana na wo boa no aha nti se de be akra na yare emani mu ni ade no better say when me kra no at least 3 to 4 months or 6 months very good pa. And I think my sister was talking about my brother was talking about Fred say enum kankai. Sorry for my words. Sometimes ya na nye say and as I said the pan be say twetwe ne say aduane na ye di no ye food no any sent no nipa ade bi adi ko nipadua mu no one way or the other no etimi pie wo honam ani enti aduane na obedi no na apie wo breath mu enti ano say important ya try say bedi fruit most often what I di fruit ema wo home eye hwam enti very very important ya na nye obitima kodent said den.
Specific with the fruit, no. You know, so fruit so will give you some fruits and also and it's so great for the body in large consumption. So be specific.
No, not in large quantity. Large relative. Okay, say large quantity. Very relative.
I don't think but it be so anyway. Depending, especially will be all pre-diabetic or you say no also fruit you know different kind of the fruit now you know maybe person say fruit be or why you're careful with it when we say it's almost a no be you know the high sugar content fruits and most say abra strawberries and when berries na low no but when you desa manin kudi it will be more of the banana, apple, mango, pineapple, you know. Sad which is not so good for us. So okay,
so let me
just by the way, go ahead.
Sukri, okay.
No, you show you teach you how to also do proper personal care.
So madam, diabetics was in our cano. Adia a change into be aware diabetic no. It's not the fruit. Okay, when there's too much insulin in your bladder, and I say when there's too much glucose in your bladder, and Ayeka so we're diabetic, and the sugary, and I say sukri now I want fruit mono. It's not going to cause you to get diabetes. So
no, I mean, and then but me make us all down. So me say we are pre-diabetic.
Time I'll be this.
No many you have to be mindful of the kind of fruit.
It's true because I know
best by sugar level already. You know it is.
Yeah, I've been advised not to eat even more than one banana.
Yeah. You know, so.
But did they give you reason why I was saying more than one banana?
Yeah, because of the sugar content.
Yeah, I'm pre-diabetic.
It's spiky. Me have been advised too.
Yeah,
it's really? Say half banana. Yeah. The whole week I will probably eat one banana. One banana.
And you know what?
The whole week you eat one banana.
The whole week, and no, I mean, didn't directly made the family smoothie into the whole week because I don't need only banana to be healthy. Yeah. There are other fruits
because banana contains magnesium, potassium. So
I don't know why. I have other fruit. I have other vegetables.
The banana, you can eat the green one.
Yeah. Yes, because, and I have other vegetables.
I wanted to find out sugar content what banana a doctor will restrict you because of
who be separate diabetic, who borderline no, and I diabetic because of the sugar line woman no. Who say a natural sugar? Ripe apple. The green one is good, but the red one a ripe. No money honey crisps. No money say no money na dena. Ebe mo etimi di more na na obetimi di without any ill feeling no. And no nye mango Ghana senka ose Ghana di mango pa ye obet mango esi no atena se no wadi ne bi ni nyina enti wo no ma bi wo ho a if you don't have any challenges and you feel like say please be my guest. We will need any challenges, but they still wanna, limit the sugar content in fruits, because fruit do have high content. Into no more prescribing and also more berries. Berries have the lowest sugar quantity.
So na say who say cherries say na me pay. But when him say me started the cherries, I love it. Who say bibi I started bibi I na because
when you used to it,
yeah. Me started the na me who say na say no kwa no. after sweet be like you have some kind of taste to be after no yeah but say bro you say the advice now the man
but I'm just chipping that in say be obi infant team so fruit menum made the year into no bon the be fruit and also bro yeah because also Ghana near to me the kwadupa near the banana and katiaka on no a dear me
Adriana Ayeka. Sometimes the way I brush is and also I see it
and also your tongue. How
your tongue. Morning say a lot of people have tonsil stones.
Sometimes not the tongue. You see the right the back of your teeth, the last teeth, you see, so you got that one. Then after that, you got some bit of a gum. Your gum left. Also between your gum and that last teeth, don't say you're not to go down. Yeah.
Friends, my sister, how they try to find out about banana median? Why?
No, banana offer. And I make can say, Metiasi any the oka say banana.
True. Namu. Patient to be a testing the blood level now. Ocean as a from one. You are allowed to give him banana.
I'm very sure say banana will trigger. You see, see.
No. It will trigger. So what pre-conditions are?
Yes.
It would trigger you.
I understand. I understand. They say it's spike it, and I'm just saying.
It was spike it. So pray something that no maybe koswa. It does because the content, sugar content, very high. Metiasia no magnesium, the benefit of it, say do it in moderation. Find other normal, that not to say because of say magnesium or banana muntino. No, before some magnesium or me body muntino. No, I cover banana 5 is in a beer. Crown hospital me and way we sugar dying for.
You say the fruit in the book.
Check you,
check it will be one time I'll be hospital pa. Your diabetes quite never knew. You know that Ghana for be brave.
A lot of Ghanaians don't like kiwi.
Kiwi, yes.
A lot of Ghanaians don't like kiwi, but kiwi is nice.
Very sad way. Yeah. Pomegranate. Yeah. Dragon fruits. You see, this are normal.
Yeah.
Now dry fruits,
a dry fruit, because they have the sugar to preservatives, unless say be